Good morning, Tubies. This is Psychic Bob. Well, here it is. It's Monday, and that means it's time for horoscopes. And I'm just glad you guys are here today. Today I've been sitting here looking at my moonstone pentacle. A lot of you have seen this, but for those of you who haven't, this is one of my favorite pieces of jewelry. It's my silver pentacle with a moonstone in it. And, Monday is the day of the moon, and it's a wonderful day for inner work, for reflection, for meditation. This morning we've had a terrible tragedy here in the United States. There was a mass shooting in Las Vegas. I'm still learning all the details of it, but I just want to say to any of you who have been affected by it, here are my thoughts and my prayers, and I am with you. And today, on this Monday, the day of the moon, I would encourage all of you who are open to it to go within and see the light within you, visualize light within you, and then let's send it out to the people that are affected by this tragedy in Las Vegas. Absolutely horrible, just horrible. They're saying that over 50 people have been killed and over 400 injured. And certainly my heart is with all of those who are suffering and, all of the first responders, all who have been trying to help with this. So I hope today at Spiritual we can just kind of lift our minds during this day of meditation and send some light to people who need it there and need healing. Okay. Well, as I always say, when tragedy strikes, the worst thing we can do is just to freeze and give up on living. Because, I really say that the show must go on. Because when we get up and live every day, we rebuild and we give power to those who are struggling. So we're going to go on and have horoscopes today. And let's use the spirit of Monday, the day of the moon, to send gentle healing light to wherever it's needed, okay? Well, we're going to go around our zodiac wheel. And I tell you, I feel naked today. I don't have a zodiac wheel. My big zodiac wheel. All right, so we're going to imagine it. Here's my big zodiac wheel. We're going to spin around it today, okay? So, anyways, for those of you who are new here, because we've been getting a lot of new subscribers, which I'm very touched by and thankful for. I want to welcome all the new people. But a lot of the new people, as many of you guys know, are regulars, so they don't know all of our kind of traditions and our routine. Every Monday we gather and we do horoscopes. And I create horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. I study the transits of the week. I look at what's going on astrologically. And I put together these horoscopes. They are my own creation. I do not take them from any other astrologer or astrology website. These are Psychic Bob's own horoscopes. So they're unique to Spiritual. You won't get these anywhere else. So I hope you'll be here every Monday for that. Anyways, we're going to do a little snapshot overview of the week. I'm kind of going to go day by day and show you kind of what the major happenings are, how that's going to affect you. And then I'm going to go around all 12 zodiac signs, and we'll give a reading for each person. So, if you don't know your zodiac sign, listen up, because I'll give the birth date ranges for each sign when we get there as well. I should say that today's video isn't just for today, it's for the whole week, and it's starting from Monday, October 2nd, through Sunday, October 8th, 2017. So this whole week, from today through Sunday, is what all of this is about, okay? So listen up, pull up your chairs. Let's see what the stars have, okay? All right, today is Monday, October 2nd. Now, our sun is in Libra today, and our moon is in Aquarius. Now, this is a predominantly really powerful air energy day because a Libra sun is an air sign. A moon today is Aquarius, which is an air sign. A lot of open-minded energy, a lot of inspiration. We've got our moon trine Jupiter, which brings in blessings. So this is a day where you want to focus on being an inspirational person and lead others to blessing. It's a great day for leadership, for communication, and to really just kind of jump forward, okay? Now, tomorrow and Tuesday, which is the 3rd, we're going to have our moon in Pisces, which is a water sign. There's a lot of water energy. And we've got a really great day tomorrow for deep meditation. We've got our moon aspecting Neptune, which is that psychic planet. And we've got Venus trine Pluto, which is long-term vision. Tomorrow will be a very psychic day. And it's going to be very psychic, particularly in the area of long-term goals, and particularly like long-term relationship goals. So if you're thinking about, moving forward in a relationship, on Tuesday, you want to spend time just inner work focusing on that. Not necessarily going to be a big active outer day, but a day for really meditating, contemplating, and planning, okay? So that's going to be a great psychic inner work day on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we've got the 4th. And on the 4th, we've got a Pisces moon. Okay, now our Pisces moon is square Saturn, which means that square is a negative aspect. It means there's some challenges. So what this means is things may not move very quickly on Wednesday. It's going to be more of a holding day. Again, it's going to be a day where we practice patience and inner reflection, okay? But by the afternoon, our moon will move out of that pattern, and we're moving into Aries at 3:39 in the afternoon. So from the evening, late afternoon, early evening, you'll start to feel things start to open up, a sense of clarity, a sense of action, inspiration, and movement. When we get into Thursday on the 5th, full moon, our big giant moon, and we've got a fire moon because we're in the sign of Aries, which I'm crazy about. Now, we've got really interesting transits that day. We've got our Venus aspecting Mars. Ooh, that's like sex energy. Ooh, I did not say that. And then we've got our moon in opposition to Mercury. Now, the challenge is you're going to look good on Thursday. You're going to feel good. Everybody's going to feel sexy. But don't try to figure it out and talk about it because there's no communication energy. Just go with your gut. Don't try to get too intellectual because you're going to get tangled up. It's a day just to flirt, have fun, keep it light. Don't get all serious on Thursday. Just enjoy being seen and see, as they say, see and be seen. And that's what Thursday is. It's a social day, great day just to mix and mingle. Keep it light, okay? But have fun, be flirtatious, and look sexy. All right, now when we get into Friday, this is where our psychic power is starting to kick up. We've got that fire energy in Aries, so the moon is in Aries. By the evening, it will move into Taurus, okay? And Taurus will start to bring a sense of solidity, things that have been up in the air, projects have been on hold. By Friday this week, we'll start to see more grounded focus. Things will be better in sense of getting things completed, okay? Our moon is in opposition to Jupiter, and usually that's a challenging aspect. But it's been my experience that whenever Jupiter appears predominantly in the transits, it's always good, even if it's a negative aspect. So I think Friday is going to be a day when we want to listen to our inner voice, trust it, it'll lead you to success. There's going to be a sense of like, we can do this now and make things go forward. If you're in business deals, good day for contracts, getting things finalized. Okay, trust your gut, all right? When we go into Saturday, we've got our Taurus moon really strong. This is a lot of earth energy, again, grounding energy. Our moon is sextile Neptune. And what that means is that you're going to be in touch with your inner vision, your inner self. And we've got our moon trine Pluto, again, favorable aspect, meaning that this is the day for business success and long-term goals. So Friday and Saturday, if you're like working on business opportunities, resumes, jobs, building businesses, Friday and Saturday are going to be really strong this week for that, okay? When we get into Sunday, the energy shifts a little bit. It's going to be a little more emotional, a little more sensitive. We've got our moon still in Taurus. We've got our moon trine Mars and our moon trine Venus. This again opens up that whole relationship aspect, a little sensual energy, male-female energy. And this is going to be a day we want to think about long-term commitments again in relationships, because that Taurus energy brings relationships down to earth, makes it practical. So Sunday's going to be a good day just to be with your partner, your special person, special someone, and look at kind of, just enjoying being with them and experience that sense of, long-term energy, like we can really make this happen. It's going to be an awesome week. All right, well, there's our little snapshot for this week. Excuse me, guys, I'm losing my voice here. You know, when you talk all day long, you have to drink a lot of water. Well, it's good to drink water anyways, but for people like me who do readings all day, got to have a voice. All right, now, we're going to go around our big Zodiac wheel. Shh. I'll see if I can get a Zodiac wheel graphic to put in at the end of this video if I can do it. I felt really lost without my Zodiac wheel. It's funny how you get used to things, isn't it? I didn't even bring any Zodiac chiller with it. I don't even think I have a pendant. Well, that's all right. You know what the Zodiac wheel looks like. And if you're new and you've never seen one, look up the word Zodiac wheel. You'll find it. Anyways, all right. Well, we're going to spin around our wheel, and we're going to start here at the top of the wheel, which is Aries. Now, let me just say before I get in this, listen up. Everybody watching this will get a reading today. So, you know, if you don't know what zodiac your sign are, I'm going to give the birth dates after the sign. Just listen. And when you hear the sign where your birth date falls in, that's your sign, okay? All right, our first sign on the wheel today is Aries, and that's March 21st to April 20th. Aries, this week for you is a psychic week. There's a lot of power for you, but it's more on the inner side. You will see changes in the outer world, but it really starts with you listening to your inner voice. In business, in romance, in all areas, don't necessarily listen to what you're hearing around you, but listen to your inner voice ultimately. Now, you can listen to other people. I'm not saying don't listen to them, but ultimately listen. And if you're feeling your inner voice is leading you stronger, trust that. Go with it. It's leading you to success this week. Also highlighted for Aries this week are issues connected to long-term financial investments. So if you're an Aries, you might want to start a retirement account, 401k, you know, all that sort of stuff. Long-term investment, go for it. Your key word this week, Aries, is trust. Trust the inner self. Okay. Our next sign is Taurus, and that's April 21st to May 20th. You know, Taurus, this week you get clear vision. You're going to really see that in everything around you. You're going to see how things play out before everybody else does. So it's a good week to strategize and to plan, particularly in work. You want to be looking ahead because this is where success is, you know. In relationships, also look ahead too, because I feel like for a lot of Taurus people, there's going to come up relationship discussions of like, well, where do you see us going? And see, if you hadn't thought about that, your partner's going to be worried because they're going to think maybe they're not committed. So you think ahead, and when they throw the question at you, you'll be smooth as silk, and you're going to rock it. So this also, as I said, applies in business as well, because Taurus may find themselves asked to answer complex questions on the spot. Be prepared, do your research, study your notes, and be ready for anything that's thrown at you. You're going to rock it, okay? Also highlighted for Taurus this week are issues connected to travel. So it's a good time for Taurus to get out and see the world as well. So if you want to take a little trip, go ahead and do it. Your key word this week, Taurus, is plan. And pay attention to details. All right, our next sign is Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Geminis, this week you're fascinating. Geminis will have an almost godlike quality. And what I mean by this is Geminis are going to be like glowing. This is a power week for you, Geminis. We kick it off with a lot of air energy this week, and that air energy just stays with you. You are a voice of reason, a voice of wisdom. This week, Geminis, really focus on sharing your vision, being a leader, and letting your light shine. You're going to find in business as well as in romance that people are just drawn to you. Geminis, you have a lot of admirers this week. And if you're a single Gemini, it's a great week for romance. But if you're in a relationship, you're going to have a lot of admirers who are not necessarily romantic, but platonic as well. So you're going to be a person who has a lot of influence this week. Use your power from the spiritual side. You'll knock it out of the park. Also highlighted for Geminis this week are artistic endeavors. So if you're feeling inspired like painting or writing music or drawing, go for it. Even if you've never done art, try it your hand at this week. You'll be amazed. Your key word this week, Gemini, is inspiration. Our next sign is Cancer, and that's June 21st to July 22nd. Cancers, I'm telling you, Cupid ain't got nothing on you. You are the lovers of the week. You got the heart power. You say, hey, y'all do the heart. You know, a lot of people do this. I'm old. Psych Bob doesn't all do it. The heart power. If I got that right, don't. All right, you got the heart power this week. Cancers, this is a week where you're going to feel very in touch with your emotional self. And people are going to really seek you out for advice also. You're going to find like you're kind of a love advisor this week. Everybody's going to bring their relationship issues to you. But remember this, in that experience, don't be overwhelmed by it, don't push them away. What they bring to you is also going to help you understand your own journey. So listen carefully, be of service to people. You're going to find in work, really, Cancers, this week, that you have an easy time with the bosses. It's like they just think you're the golden child, enjoy being in the spotlight, enjoy being an inspiration to your teammates. You're going to find in romance that this week is going to be a really powerful week where you really get to the core of your emotional self and how you want to be in a relationship or how you don't want to be in a relationship. So allow yourself to evolve this week and be in tune with that inner self. Your key word this week, Cancer, is romance. All right. Our next sign is Leo, and that's July 23rd to August 22nd. Leo, this is a week for you to kind of goof off. The energy this week is pushing Leos along. You're not going to have to put a lot of effort into stuff. Now, that doesn't mean be a slacker, but it means that know that the energy is helping you move forward. So you don't have to be aggressive this week. You can be a little passive and have fun with the process of creation and evolution. In your work area, you're really going to find that a lighthearted approach wins people to your team and gets you actually moving forward quicker and getting all serious and intense, okay? Same energy also applies in relationships for you this week. Have fun, be an entertainer. You know, you Leos are wonderful performers. You can entertain even yourselves standing in front of a mirror. You can, but you're wonderful. That's what I love, Leo. I love Leos because they're very high energy and entertaining. You know, a lot of celebrities are Leos, which doesn't surprise me. But you know, this week you really want to focus on your inner child. Have fun, be creative, be inspired. This is where success is. It's not a week to get all serious and bogged down in intense details. Just float on the surface and you'll end up getting everything done with half the effort and get twice as much success. Your key word this week, Leo, is play. All right, our next site is Virgo, and that's August 23rd to September 22nd. You know, Virgos, this week you may be feeling a little pensive. You may be feeling hyper-focused, particularly in the relationship area. Virgos are going to find in work that they're really at a kind of a career bridge right now where it's like thinking, do you want to stay with this work long term? Think in terms this week of what is your ultimate goal, okay? If you're in a job right now that's not serving you, it's time to think about moving on. Or if you're in a job you love, really think about how you can take it to the next level. Virgos are also going to find in relationships this week that there's a lot of deep feeling about how they want to be in relationships. So spend time listening to your inner self, communicate with your partner about what you want out of the relationship. You'll make a lot of progress in coming to understandings, really on the emotional front and the business front. So be open to that deep communication. It's going to be a good week. Your key word this week, Virgo, is long term. Okay, I know that's two words, but I'm hyphenating it, making it one word. Long term. All right. Our next sign is Libra, and that's September 23rd to October 22nd. Libras, you are in power mode right now. You know, with the sun in your sign, it is giving you extra power to override what would be potentially even negative transits in the Zodiac this week. So you really want to enjoy it with that, starting off the week with that Aquarius energy and that Libra sun. You really got high power. You want to really think this week, Libra, on achieving your goals. Libras are going to find that success comes to them very easily. It's not so much an issue of working harder right now, Libra. It's an issue of keeping your focus on what you want. So, be a little eagle-eyed on your goals, be eagle-eyed on your relationships, and you're going to see that you get the outcomes that you really want this week. Libras are going to find that, people will be drawn to them. You have a lot of leadership qualities. So don't be surprised, Libra, even if in work environments you kind of get pushed up a notch, maybe offered as a longer term position or an advancement in your career in some way. Good week for career goals for Libra. You're also going to see in the area of relationships, Libra, this week, that you are drawing people to you and they want to learn from you. So you may find yourself, interestingly, also in a teacher role this week, and allow that to happen and let your light shine. You're very much on the up and up, powerful week. Also highlighted for Libras this week are issues connected to creative writing. So take that air energy, write letters, write poetry, write a movie script, write. Your key word this week, Libra, is success in gold letters and diamonds. All right. Our next site is Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpios, this week you are intuitive, you are psychic, you are feeling in your soul all of your truths. The world around you right now, Scorpio, you may find that people are not getting you. Don't worry about it. Stay within yourself. This would be a better week for Scorpios just to be a little more solitary. Because the outer world messages that you're getting from those like in a work environment or even from relationships may not match what your inner truth is this week. And for you Scorpios, you'll find that if you listen to your own voice and ignore the outer world, you're going to be, one, way better off, but two, you're going to move ahead and you're going to be successful. And everybody else will say, wow, we didn't get our goals, and yet that Scorpio person, and how'd they do it? Because you know where the power is, and for you the power is within. Okay. Also highlighted for Scorpios this week are issues connected to travel as well. So Scorpio, you may be feeling like a part of the world is calling you. Go there. It will again help you access your inner self. Some Scorpios may be tempted just to take off and go halfway around the world. You're one of those and you can do it. Okay. You'll be better for it. Also highlighted for Scorpios are issues connected to occult studies, particularly related to past lives. So again, there's that psychic element coming in. Be open to it. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is feel. Feel it within. Okay. All right, our next sign is Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, you're a little bit like Scorpio this week, and that this would be a better week to be more solitary if you can. Sagittarius will find that air energy, and there's a lot of fire energy this week, are stirring people up. It may be hard to get people around you to hear you right now and to focus. This is not a failing on your part, Sagittarius. It's just the energy is playing out. So what you can do is literally remove yourself from the drama. Stay on your inner voice, your inner vision, very much like the Scorpios. Listen to that voice within. That's where success is for Sagittarius this week. You're going to find, Sagittarius, that as we get, around midweek here into the week, that you're going to really start to see that your own focus power is starting to play things out in your direction. So if the first half of the week you're like not having success, be patient, sit back. Midweek forward, you'll start to see your influence come back. Again, everything that you do this week, you want to filter it through the higher self. Don't just trust what people are saying. It's got to resonate within for you to have success this week, okay? This is in love and business, the same energy on both counts for you this week. Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to business development. So if you're a Sagittarius, you might want to start your own company. Be open to that. A lot of power, a lot of inspiration for that this week. Your key word this week, Sag, is meditate. All right, our next site is Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorns, this energy this week does have a lot of people inspired, a lot of people stirred up. Some people be a little, over the top. But Capricorns, as you know, your earth sign, you're the natural leaders. You don't have to take any action. You can literally stay in your little bubble, not even be involved with anybody. You could, in fact, not show up at work and nobody would notice. Now, don't do that just because I said it. But what I'm saying is that you are kind of transcendent this week. And you'll find that if you allow yourself to be in that little transcendent bubble, that things settle out. A little bit like the Sagittarius, your energy is also such that people will not be particularly hyper-focused on what you're trying to communicate. So in terms of business meetings and stuff, you might want to postpone it till later in the week. First half of the week's too much hectic energy for you guys. But you'll find that if you just keep your center and you be literally like the Buddha, just stay in that meditation, it's like your mind power transcends the earthly craziness. And ultimately your goals get accomplished, but you accomplish them through the mind, not through the body this week. So anything that you're doing, you want to think about in terms of, does my mind visualize it? Does my mind create it? And if you work from that place, then you'll accomplish your goals, okay? Also highlighted for Sagittarius this week are issues connected to occult studies. And, Sagittarius, you may be drawn to studying things like spiritualism or astrology this week. Be open to that, because you're going to have, in that kind of bubble world that you're going to exist in, time to contemplate the mysteries and explore them deeply. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is meditate. Om. All right. Our next sign is Aquarius. Aquarius. This week, you're sharing a lot of energy actually with the Geminis this week. You are in glorious mode. Aquariuses are going to feel very empowered this week, very inspired, very creative. And if you're an Aquarius, it's a time to literally let your light shine. For those of you working on career changes, career advancement, excellent week for job interviews, excellent week to put yourself in front of your boss and say, I deserve a raise, and here is why. Tout your horn a little bit, be a little glamorous, be a little full of yourself. Aquarians, it won't backfire. It's in your favor. People will be drawn to you. Aquarians right now are in their magnetic mode where they're drawing people to them. People want to hear you. And Aquarius, you are a natural communicator, one of the best of the Zodiac. So allow that natural communication to flow through you. One of the things Aquarius want to do before they speak, before they act, is remember you are a natural channel. Aquarius, many Aquarians are channels, so be a channel. So stop, call upon the higher power, let its light come into you and through you, and then you act in the outer world, and you'll see success this week. In the area of relationships this week, of course, people are going to be drawn to you. A lot of drama, a lot of romance, a lot of fascination. So if you're a single Aquarius, you can have your pick of dates this week. And if you're an Aquarius that's in a relationship, it's going to be like you just fell in love all over again, You know how, like, when you first fall in love, that feeling like, oh my God, I met this person. Well, if you're an Aquarius and you've been in a long-term relationship and you're feeling a little bit of rut, this energy renews this week. And it's like, wow, it's like I just met my partner all over again. So be open to that joy of that connection with others this week. Also highlighted for Aquarius this week are issues connected to performing arts. So if you're an Aquarius, you might want to join a local community theater, or maybe you want to join Toastmasters and be seen and express yourself in a larger public way. Go for it this week. You will rock it. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is uplift. Uplift the world and yourself. All right, our next sign is Pisces, the fish. And that's February 19th to March 20th. Pisces, this week, you're going to be tempted just to jump and run. All that energy this week of inspirations really got you motivated. But be careful, Pisces. Your greatest danger is jumping before being grounded. Pisces want to slow things down, and I know that it's going to be difficult, but you want to slow things down. A lot of opportunities in the business world are going to instantly present themselves to Pisces this week. New job opportunities, new business deals, all these sort of things. And Pisces will be feeling very stimulated and excited. But make sure, Pisces, that you ground yourself, that you don't just go off, half prepared, because there's a lot at stake. This for Pisces is a great week for for financial gain, for success, for business, for improvement of prestige. But you have to do it from a place of grounding, okay? Same thing in relationships. You may be feeling very tempted just to go with the whirlwind romance, but slow down, ground yourself, and think, do you really want to get involved with this person? Chances are you probably do, but don't make the mistake of just going with it because that Venus-Mars energy is going to have you all romantic. Be reasonable, keep your focus this week, okay? And you're going to be okay, all right? Also highlighted for Pisces this week are issues connected to music appreciation. So you want to go to a concert, feel that music, let it inspire you. Your key word this week, Pisces, is patience. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe it? We went around our big Zodiac wheel. Shh. Oh, I feel naked. I got to get a Zodiac wheel. I think I'm going to buy a Zodiac wheel just to keep it down here. I feel naked without my Zodiac wheel. Anyways, I am so glad you're here. You know, I say it every week, but I mean it, and it's true. If you are at a time in your life where you feel overwhelmed, don't give in to despair. Just pause, look to the stars. Above us, the Zodiac wheel is spinning and rotating. And it means that each day, new opportunities of new power and new blessings come to us. The stars do not compel us nor control us, but they are allies. They are friends and guideposts along the way to give us guidance so that we can move through our journey with joy. So keep faith, keep hope, keep love within, and look to the Zodiac as a friend. And know that each day you will be blessed. And speaking of blessings, I am so blessed by all of you. And I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for every week coming out to Horoscopes. I hope this has been of help to you today. And keep it here. We got more tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. You know what that means? Messages from the spirit world. That's right. So I hope you'll be here for that. I'm going to do mini psychic readings for people to write in. If you want to send me a question, you can put it in the comment box below here, or write to me at my email readings@robert-hickman.com. I'll put the links below in the info box for that as well. You guys are best. Thanks for being here. By the way, also, if you didn't see yesterday's video, you got to check it out. I got my charm jacket on, and you don't want to miss it. So make sure to be here and see that. You guys are the best. I love you. We'll see you here tomorrow for messages from the spirit world. And until then, may you always blessed